So I have a confession around woo-woo fears. I haven't told my in-laws what I do. They don't know what I do. I just say therapist. I told one of them and her jaw dropped on the floor when I actually started to explain what I do. They're a lovely family. They've been incredibly welcoming, but it's just not their jam. Yeah, so I don't go into it. I don't talk about it. We just talk about everyday things, and that's perfectly fine, and we have a lovely connection that way. So if you're scared and you think you've got to come out as being interested in intuition or woo-woo things to everybody, you don't. Like, don't worry about it. And I think we have some very real fears around this that can come through from other lifetimes. You know, the witch wound is very real, and it's not just ancestrally, it's also through our other lifetimes of experience. You know, I was working with someone the other day, and I saw them in a state of, they were religious persecution. There was a traumatic memory coming through that needed to process. It was incredibly strong, around having a voice and that being shut down, and actually their voice being linked to their death, and that persecution. So our soul remembers, it does remember. So if it's a really big block for you, it might be something that you need to work with. I've definitely, it's come up for me. And it might show itself in different ways. It might be, fear or suspicion of groups in relation to that. So we're trying to protect ourselves as well. Our soul can know that actually this didn't go too well last time, so I'm not going to stick my head above the parapet. But I've also uncovered for myself that I've had vows and around not being psychic or avoiding psychic experiences, and they had to be released as well. So we can have these different layers and subtle or strong blocks around actually tapping into our intuition and feeling comfortable in our own skin. So yeah, just something to reflect on in your own experience to see if that feels alive for you. Yeah, see what you think.